What's up, guys? It's your boy, not Satan, your 69th favorite Korean Immersion Learning YouTuber. And as you can tell, guys, day 666. That's right, 666, guys. We did it. Yeah. So, what have I been up to? For the past 6 days. So let's start with Anki, or Anki, as the kids like to call it. How many cards am I at total? About 8,780 cards. So yeah, I've still been doing one card a day, and because of the Migaku retirement add-on, I'm basically looking at 5 to 8 reviews a day. Sometimes even less, right? I think I had one day where I had 2 reviews, but overall, I barely get any reviews right now. So it's super chill on the Anki side. I think I'll just keep going. Even though I'm not mining anything I'm not mining any crazy important vocab. I'm just doing it because you know what? Why not? And it's only taking literally my entire Anki process takes 1 minute right now because I recently moved my Anki my entire setup to my new laptop. My new laptop has much it's just so much, it's newer, much faster, better processor. Same amount of RAM, but it's just so much newer, and with all this computing power, the entire process takes less than a minute. Literally, me repping my reviews, Morphman doing his calculations. Yeah, very funny, Morphman, right? Ha 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 ha. So yes, then me mining, a new card. It's literally 1 minute, right? So that's not too big of a deal. In terms of reading, I talked about reading a book, and I did. I actually read a book for 100 days straight, actually, even though it's just 5 minutes a day. No biggie there. But after 100 days, I feel like, you know what? I actually didn't really like it. I actually didn't really like it. I know I said previously I was gonna read all these books, but I really regret having that goal now, because I realized that I actually didn't really care. I actually didn't really care. And so this is I'm just a really weird position for me, because I feel like I would love to do it, but it's just not one of those things where, because life is so short. I'm not going to die on this hill of reading, right? It's just not the hill I want to die on. So that didn't work out. I tried short manga. It's like that Yakuza member who becomes a house husband or something like that. It's funny. It's great comprehensible input, but I feel like it's just not something that I want to do long term, because my favorite manga of all time so far has been Detroit Metal City, right? It's insane, but each because I can only find the entire book online. I can't find it chapter by chapter, and each chapter is still pretty long, so I don't think I can get through the entire. I don't think I can. There's an easy way for me to do it on a day-to-day basis. If I just don't have that long stretch of time. So I'm not sure what I want to do, but I'll definitely discuss what I'm planning to do a little bit later. So first about what have I been watching. So as usual, business as usual here. We're looking at 1 to 3 hours of good immersion time per day. So dinner time and after dinner time, we're looking at about 1 to 3 hours. I think during school/work days, especially days where I work till 6. I probably can get about 1 to 2 hours, sometimes a little less. But on weekends I can definitely get 3+ hours if I'm feeling like it. But that actually has been a problem, because it's actually really weird. Once I really focused on watching stuff, I realized that I can watch all the YouTube content, but then the problem is now, I just don't have enough time to watch TV shows, right? Because I know a lot of the big ones, my favorite one, Sixth Sense, right? That's close to 2 hours worth of content, right? And I basically there's enough YouTube content for me to finish per day, usually, right? But then that leaves me with a gap of 1 hour where I don't know what to do. I don't really feel like reading. It's the end of the day. I don't really want to read. I don't really want to do anything. But sometimes it happens, but that's not too often. Yeah. So I might have to look for a bit more additional content to put on the back burner. And I find that one thing I should have realized really early, I gotta put my phone away. I gotta put all my screens away. Gotta turn off my laptop screen. I gotta have only my main monitor where the content is playing. That should be the only thing, that's on focus. Um, because if not, you're not immersing. It's called active immersion for a reason, right? You're watching something actively. Looking at your phone while a video is playing on the background is not active immersion. And I didn't realize that 665 days ago. So now I know. Now I know. So yeah, I definitely need to do that more often. But it's definitely easier said than done. So in terms of my future plans, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like right now, I'm already doing like to the extent which I can do, and which I can do, while keeping my sanity. Is I'm already doing what I'm supposed to do, right? Because I definitely could go crazy and go, passive learning, passive listening. I could just cut off all my entire social life and just go ham. But I realized that, you know what? As I've said, I've already reached my goal of understanding the YouTube content that I plan to watch. I just don't feel like I really need to go that far just to improve. Just look for marginal improvements. But I feel like, since this is my hobby, I guess, I definitely need some variety right now. I need some variety. So I'm thinking in the morning, instead of doing 5 to 10 minutes of reading, why not just do some writing? By writing, of course, I mean typing. It's 2022. No one writes those little son pyonji anymore. But I'm gonna be typing. I feel like I want to do that. I definitely want to get some input on you guys first, see if that's a good idea. But one cool project I want to try is I definitely want to find a native Korean speaker who wants to learn English, and then we can do some kind of like language exchange kind of thing. Because I think that this would be something interesting to try. Because I've no output practice, right? I've done all this immersion. I think output practice would definitely be something that would make me see the gaps in my knowledge. Because obviously I've done the immersion bit, right? I feel like this would be something fun to try, because I think this is definitely something fun. Which I definitely can be understated, because in the beginning, if you're doing output learning, it's really stressful. Output based learning is really stressful, and you're just getting just it's not a good idea. But at my stage, I feel like I can finally I feel like I have enough knowledge of the language, I guess, to put together some basic thoughts. So I definitely think that it's time to put into practice. But I'm not sure if I want to do it yet. I definitely want to get everyone's input on what they think about this. And remember, kids, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, keep immersing.